poppin'? What is poppin' for the month of June? It's Pride Month. It's Gay Pride Month. Shout out to all of our gay listeners, gay people, lesbians, transgender,
I thought y'all had
bisexual.
Pride Month last month. No, that was a week.
So Black Pride, Black Gay Pride is a thing, and here in Philly, it's in April. So that kind of moves from month to month, weekend to weekend. I know DC, I think DC's was Memorial Day weekend, and then Black Gay Pride in Miami, Florida is, I'm not sure when. So listeners, fill me in. I don't really keep up with it, but I do know Miami is also coming up if it hasn't already passed. But the overall, everybody's Pride is during the month of June. So, yeah. It's been a lot of controversy. I heard that somewhere in Boston wants to start their own straight Pride. Yeah, you didn't see that? You didn't hear about that? Yeah, they want to start a straight Pride now. And, it was a post on Facebook about that, and I'm going to read it.
Oh, what? Let y'all need a month. Let y'all have a month. Like, why do we need a straight parade?
Right. So it says, gay pride was not born of a need to celebrate being gay, but our right to exist without persecution. So instead of wondering why there isn't a straight pride movement, be thankful you don't need one.
And who said that?
It was a post that somebody shared.
Well-written post. Anonymous, whoever it is.
Right.
Well written.
It was posted by thedailygrind.com, but I don't know if it was them that, actually said it. Gotcha. Yeah.
True statement, though. Be thankful.
Right.
Be grateful.
Exactly.
Gay people, lesbians, y'all really go through some things.
Yes, indeed.
As far as acceptance and just the culture of it, like.
And can we say what a dry ass world this would be without gay people? I mean, come on, let's be honest.
It would be super dry.
It would be so dry. Especially without the black gay male, it would be really dry.
Okay. Wow.
But so in the spirit of Pride Month, I want to talk about what's poppin'. I have a what's poppin' story. So, listeners, if you haven't heard, you're going to hear it now. Marlon Wayans posted on Instagram supporting his lesbian daughter. And some homophobes and haters tried to spread their foolishness after he posted the tribute to his daughter.
And what was the clap back?
So I'm going to read the story. I'm going to read the story. It's from lativity.com, so shout out to them. It says, Marlon Wayans has smoked for anyone who has something slick to say about his daughter's sexuality. On Monday, the comedian posted a picture of his 19-year-old daughter, Amai. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. to commemorate Pride Month. So it says, Happy Pride to my pride and joy. I wouldn't change one effing thing about you. Love you to the moon, around the sun, through the galaxies, and back again. And it was a picture of his daughter with a rainbow on the bottom of her sneaker or shoe. So it says, it was a sweet message, but there were some haters lurking in the comment section. A few misguided souls tried to chastise Wayans for supporting his daughter, but he wasn't having it. Some people said she's not old enough to understand what that's really about, wrote one commenter. You have the power to change lives, bro. Don't teach her that. So Wayans replies, she's 19. She's who she is until she doesn't, or she don't choose different. Love her for her, not what I want her to be.
Gotcha.
So someone else wrote, you think if you support her, you are good? Being a parent is not about saying yes to everything. No, you need to say, Wow, I can't read tonight, y'all. About being a parent is not about saying yes to everything. No, you need to say yes on the good things only. Now, just one question. If you really support her, would you give up being a grandfather because of this stupid decision that she made? Because as I remember, 2 girls can't make a baby.
Well, he got other kids anyway, don't he?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he has a son.
So Wayans replied, "There's technology and I got the means. So thank you, shallow fucker. Go hate your own kids."
I wouldn't dare go at any other Wayans
Right.
on social media. Like, they are legends as far as comedians and clapbacks and stuff.
Right. So
I would, like, what?
Right. So one fan asked him why didn't he delete the haters, and he gave a really good response. He said, "I'm sure you can delete these negative comments. Let's keep this happy. Why some people have to be so opinionated, praying they drown in their own negativity." So he responded, "I thought of erasing them, but I need the world to see the ignorance that still exists." Let me say that again. "I thought of erasing them, but I need the world to see the ignorance that still exists. Objective without obstacles is a worthless triumph. We all will someday get to unconditional love. Because of my daughter, I am one step closer. I am not God. I don't judge. I just love. And I pray for the haters because I refuse to judge them too. I just love."
And that's a true father that's with acceptance that their daughter is that way. He's going to love her regardless. She's perfect. Or what'd he say? "I wouldn't change a effing thing about you."
Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
Pride Month at its finest from a straight man.
Right. So shout out to Mr. Marlon Wayans. And you know what? I was doing some reading up on them. It came up on my Facebook that Sean is doing a show here in Philly, I think in August. His brother Sean, and I was up in the air. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna go. I would love to see Sean Wayans live, and I was reading some reviews about it. Some people liked it, some people didn't, but the vast majority of what I read, I didn't read them all, but they liked them.
He was pretty funny in the Wayans brothers, like the show.
Yeah, he was. They are some fools.
That darn Marlon boy, golly.
They are some fools.
Foolish beyond me. So don't come for Marlon's daughter.
Right.
Because he's going to clap back with you. Like, he going to come back with you.
Very much so.
Hard. He's going to let you know the real you. Negative.
Right. So, speaking of Pride Month, because I don't know if you heard of this show, but there's this show called Pose. Have you heard of Pose?
No.
It's a really good show. It's set back in the 80s, and it revolves around the ball scene. The ball scene is made, I don't even know where to start. I need to have one of my friends come on and explain it. So the ball scene is, gays came together to create houses, and each house has a mother. And then what it is you create your house, and then you walk categories at a ball. So there's different categories, and people from different houses walk. There's a panel of judges that will rate you, and then the highest rating wins a trophy. And it started out to be a place of to create a place of community and togetherness. And especially for people, because, back in the 80s, people were really disowned. So if you got disowned, a house took you in to live. And of course, everybody had to pull their weight. They were created out of a need of homosexuals that were disowned by their biological families.
Okay.
So it's set in the 80s, and it revolves around the ball scene and voguing and how that got started, and, transgender people and how they start coming into the light. Right, in the process, exactly. It has some really good side stories. It really focuses on the AIDS epidemic because, the 80s was when a lot of people died. The 80s
was rocky.
Yeah, where a lot of people died of AIDS before they were able to get those meds out. So it revolves around that and put some spotlight on that. And I think that's really good to show a younger generation, you know, who don't know that HIV used to kill people.
Inside of it.
Yeah, people were dropping like flies. You got HIV and then it turned into AIDS, and then, you know, people were just gone. I remember talking to somebody that lived through that era, and they said they buried so many friends.
And they kind of brought it to film as well. Philadelphia, that's the name of the movie with Tom Hanks.
So, it's a wonderful show. Is the acting the best? No, but it's really good, and I'm looking forward to season 2. It comes out this summer. So I say all that to say that the cast of Pose will be the grand marshals of the Pride Parade in New York. So shout out to the cast of Pose.
Are you going to the parade?
I'm up in the air. I'm really tempted to.
When is it?
Philly's Pride Parade is this Sunday. I'm not sure.
Going. Oh, you going. Look at you. What you wearing?
I don't
know.
Be
wearing
I'm
rainbow
gonna
shit.
Go. I don't see. I have an anxiety when it comes to big crowds. I don't like. I don't like really big crowds like that. I just can't. I don't know. I'm up in the air if I'm gonna go. Maybe if some of my friends say that they're going, I'll go. But I'm not for the really big crowds. I don't know why. My anxiety gets high when it's a bunch of people. And
you should go to the barbershop or something and get like a rainbow or get Pride on the side, because don't you have the side of your head shaved? Yeah,
I do.
You should do something to just show your pride, man. Just do it.
But like you know Nike. What? But you know what? I take public transportation, and it was a story. No. I saw a story where somebody read, you know, they observed somebody turn their rainbow pride, their rainbow flag inside out, or put it upside down into their book bag to hide it as the further they got back into like the city. Okay. So you just have to be careful with stuff like that. You know, I don't have time to be fighting with
And you shouldn't
anybody.
Have to. It's 2019. Come on, yo.
Right. But you know, I do have some rainbow paraphernalia. I might grab that and rock that, and if I decide to go. So I have a feeling some of my friends are going to be like, come on, let's go. So I might go check it out for a little bit.
Check it out. And let's do a little review on it.
Yeah.
On the next podcast. So you tell me how it was and all the people and the excitement. It's going to be music. They're going to have like vendors and stuff.
Yep. So it starts downtown and it goes to Penn's Landing, and that's where the vendors will be and the music and all that good stuff. Yep.
So that's in the downtown area of Philadelphia.
Yep.
Is that like near the art museum or something? Or
no, it's the other direction from the art museum.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, I also read a story did you read the story about the Christian group that supports the Pride Parade?
No, you sent me a link, but I wasn't able to go on that link. Something happened, like it crashed or something.
Oh, okay. So, I'm just gonna read some of the article. Actually, I'm not gonna read too much of the article because I want to be conscious of time. We are already at 30 minutes. So, basically, somebody was walking in the parade for the first time and they saw people holding up signs. So she tweeted, "I literally cried when I saw this. Imagine living in a society with nothing but love and respect for each other." So it's a picture of some people holding up signs, and I'm having some technical difficulties. It won't make the picture bigger, but it says, "I used to be broke something homophobe. Sorry. Jesus didn't turn people away. Neither do we. Can we hug you? God loves you. So do we." And then there's a big sign that says, "I'm sorry. We're here to apologize for the way that we as Christians have harmed the LGBT community." And then there's some other writing underneath it in black and white that I can't read, so I'm not going to strain my eyes to read. But shout out to that Christian group. I really hope.
Yes. More.
that
We need to
rubs
hear more
off.
people like that
Absolutely.
stating that they're sorry for how the Christians have treated the LGBT